Accessibility Tracker makes the remediation phase of your project so much easier. And the word that keeps coming to my mind is convenient. It makes it more convenient to fix issues and track progress. So let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. We're going to start with a brand new project, and I will title this Project X, same for the description. And then let's create this project. And so it will take a few seconds to load, and then we will get to the individual project view. We can see there are no issues found, and that is because we need to upload an accessibility audit report. So I will do that now. And what we want to see is all of the data mapping correctly, and that is what we have in this preview. So I'm going to go ahead and process the data. And so we can see the issues, 123 issues have successfully been processed, and I will save these issues to the project. All right, so we see some initial data visualizations and analytics, but I'm going to go ahead and go directly to the issues. And then once we're inside of the issues view, what we really have here is the audit report transposed inside of Accessibility Tracker. So now our audit report is dynamic, and this really opens things up for us. We can assign issues to different team members. So I'll go to the Assign To column now, and we can assign issues to different team members. We can also update the status of individual issues. So let's just go ahead and mark an issue as completed. We can also sort by one of two prioritization formulas. And then we can view the individual issue, and we can see all of this very valuable audit report data that's been extracted. It's now available to us. And from here, we can use AI tools, but that is not the focus for this demonstration. We're going to go back to the project issues view, and then we'll go back one more time to the project view. And I'm going to show you that you can add team members. So we currently have myself as the project owner, but what's very convenient is we can add project members. So let's just say we have a designer, and this designer is only going to work on 15 issues. Then let's go ahead and make the designer myself. I can go ahead and invite myself as the designer and assign different issues, and then the designer will only work on those 15 issues. But let's say you want to go ahead and you're contracted with a developer, and you want the developer to have access, and this way you're going to give them full access, and then you can track their progress, and now you don't have to check in. Now you're not wondering, are they going to complete this on time? You can actually check progress. And so the way you could do this is just add another member, make them a project manager, and then let's go ahead and add myself once again. And then we can have a project manager who now has oversight into the project. So here we have the role descriptions, and a project manager can manage tasks, assign team members, and oversee project progress. And that's what we really want, right? We want transparency into this process because we want to know, hey, how far along are we? What do we have left? Who has completed what? And that's all available now inside of Accessibility Tracker. And we use Accessibility Tracker at accessible.org. We've built this to streamline the process, and being an accessibility company who offers audit services as well as remediation. Every now and then clients ask us about remediation, but this just makes the project so much easier. It saves both us and clients hours of time, and also money along with that. So that's why I said this is not only easier, it's more convenient, it's more efficient, and it's more effective because the project is completely organized, and we're continually adding new features to make it even more pristine. And so this is already the best accessibility platform because it's completely aligned with what you want to do as a client. Virtually all of the other platforms on the marketplace are scan based. And that's why it's so important that Accessibility Tracker is audit based so that we can track full WCAG conformance, because your objective is not 100% score on a scan. Your objective is full WCAG conformance, and Accessibility Tracker enables that. And it also enables you to have complete transparency into the progress of your project. So we've thought of everything because this is what we do, right? We've streamlined the process. We've made this based on exactly how an accessibility project should be conducted. All of the different phases are included and contemplated, including validation, which we can go back to the broad issue view and look at validation. But that's not really the point here. What I wanted to show you is just how easy it is to delegate and have insight into the progress of your project. Everything's here. You can learn more at accessibilitytracker.com, and I will include a link in the description.